Today I'm going to show you how to make butternut squash pasta sauce, and I'm going to serve it with whole wheat penne. It's a great recipe for fall because it takes advantage of a fall vegetable, which I'm going to roast, and it's healthy and delicious. It also happens to be meatless, but it's very satisfying even for meat lovers. So the first step is to cut your butternut squash in half. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little olive oil on it and salt and pepper and bake it for about 30 minutes in a 350-degree oven until it's tender. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to also include about a pint of grape tomatoes and about 3 cloves of garlic. For the garlic, I'm just going to kind of crack them and then roast them as well. Okay, so I'm going to drizzle some olive oil over everything. And just spread that around a little bit. And put a little salt and pepper on them. Okay, and I'm going to actually put the squash cut side down. All right, this is ready for the oven. So that's been roasting for about 30 minutes. And I'm just going to let this cool for a while because that will be impossible to handle. So I just have some baby bella mushrooms, baby portobello mushrooms. And I'll just give them a rough chop and get them in the saute pan. And while those are cooking, I'm going to prepare half of my butternut squash to puree it. And this is a lot easier since I let it cool. I can't tell you the number of times I've struggled through blazing hot squash. And I'm going to add some vegetable stock, some of the tomatoes, garlic, it almost got away from me. All right, and about half a lemon. Salt and pepper. Some Parmesan and a little nutmeg too. And I'm just going to grate the nutmeg right in. Nutmeg is really good with butternut squash. Okay, and I'll puree that. Okay, that's ready, and I'm just going to prepare the other half of the squash, but I'm going to dice that. My mushrooms are cooking. And I'm just about ready to throw in the pasta. Okay. And I'm going to put in the other half of the lemon. about 6 minutes. I really like the whole wheat pasta in this sauce. The extra texture really stands up well to the sauce, and it's very nutritious and satisfying. I'm going to put a little sage into the sauce too. I don't often have fresh sage on hand, but I do today, and it goes great with butternut squash. Parsley would work really well with this too. Wow. I'm going to add the pureed butternut squash mixture and add it to the sauce. Okay, so I cooked the sage just a little bit, and I'm going to incorporate it in with the sauce, with the pureed squash, the roasted tomatoes, the diced squash, and the other things that I put in there. I'm going to add a cupful of the cooking liquid to my sauce, and I'm going to drain the pasta and incorporate that a little bit. I'm going to top this off with some Parmesan. And it's time to try it. It's going to be hot. So I hope you enjoy butternut squash pasta sauce. Served with whole wheat penne, very delicious, meatless. We like to try to eat meatless at least once a week. And remember, don't be too timid and squeamish.